The amount of land that's been dedicated for palm oil has increased exponentially in the last sort of 40 or 50 years. So there has been a lot of deforestation. And with deforestation, of course, there's loss of biodiversity. Humankind has got a big challenge. By 2050, the world's population is going to exceed 9 billion. To feed that number of people, we're going to have to double the amount of food that we're producing today. We have to close this food gap in the next 30 years, but we can't do that by clearing more land for agriculture.
We don't deny the fact that the palm oil industry has contributed to deforestation. The issue with banning palm oil is that it would not solve the problem of deforestation. It would move the issue to other crops. What we need is for the entire industry to move towards a responsible way of producing palm oil.
With that need to increase our productivity as much as we can, we really need to boost the yield of the individual palms that you see around. So that led us into many different projects on how we can get the most productivity we can from the land that we have. With that in mind, we looked to genomics as a way to do that. And it took about 7 years of sort of basic research that enables us to look and analyse the DNA of a palm and to predict how good the yield will be.
You can't separate science from innovation. 2 years ago, Sime Darby Plantation has embarked into a project called Genome Select. What this project is entitled to do is to screen for high-yielding planting materials for oil palm. We have used all the information that we know for the past 7 years of studies from the genome information to understand where are the differences lies in regards to high-yielding materials versus low-yielding materials. It helps a lot in our breeding cycles of oil palm, where we shorten our breeding cycles by using the genetic markers. Oil palm breeding takes long cycle. You have to wait for 10 years for one cycle to complete. But with the introduction of the genetic markers, we could cut down now to 3 to 4 years of the cycle.
Genome Select is about 15% higher yield than our previous best planting materials. Commercial yields for oil palm are around 4 to 6 tonnes of oil per hectare, but these palms can produce above 10 tonnes of oil per hectare. If we can realise those kinds of yields across all of our planting environments, we can close that yield gap by 2050. Once Sime Darby Plantation has the over 300,000 hectares of land that we have planted in Malaysia, planted with Genome Select, the amount of additional oil that we can produce is equivalent to 50,000 hectares of land that wouldn't need to be cleared.
We believe that transparency is the key for us to demonstrate credibility. That's why we have developed cross-check. Cross-check is an open access online tool which enables all stakeholders to access the data and trace the supply of our palm oil all the way to the source and overlay what sort of risks are associated to the palm oil, if any. And if they identify any issues, they are able to inform us and we are able then to take action. Globally, our wide range of stakeholders, which includes our customers, they want to be confident that the products that they purchase are free from negative environmental and social issues.
Nama saya Sapuan, keluarga saya juga daripada Indonesia. Saya bekerja daripada Sime Darby kurang lebih 9 tahun. Itu masuk kebun, macam-macam dalam kebun banyak yang saya buat. Baja, itu racun juga, semua saya bikin. Pokoknya apa arahan majikan saya ikut.
What we have here in Tenamaram is a central housing complex. So it has facilities and amenities that provide balanced work life, ensuring adequate free housing, access to healthcare, opportunities for people to earn decent work and fair wages.
என்ன நன்மைகள்னா எங்களுக்கு வீடு வசதியெல்லாம் செஞ்சு கொடுத்துருக்காங்க. அவங்க ஏதாச்சும் பிரச்சனைங்க, தண்ணிங்க, கரண்டுங்க இதெல்லாம் வந்து எங்களுக்கு சிக்கனம், காசு கட்ட தேவையில்லை. எல்லா வசதியும் எங்களுக்கு இருக்குது. பிள்ளைங்களுக்கு காசும் ஜிமாட் பண்ண முடியும், சிக்கனம் பண்ண முடியும்.
Saya banyak senang dikasih rumah sama majikan, banyak cantik, banyak bagus. Lagi keluarga saya pun bagus. Saya bulan-bulan saya boleh hantar duit. Tempat kerja dekat, lagi rekan-rekan saya banyak dekat sini. Itu yang jadi hati saya senang.
This is an industry which has demonstrated economic growth for the region and also provided prosperity to communities within the region as well.
Oil palm has got a lot of challenges. It's not going to be easy. If we continue to be passionate about where we want to end up, I think we'll get there.
It's no longer just about doing business, but more importantly, it's about doing business the right way.